Our question is, how are cardiac muscles different from the skeletal muscle? So when we talk about cardiac muscle and skeletal muscle, we would be differentiating them based on certain points. That points are location, control, structure, contractions and endurance. So the first one, that is location. So as the name suggests, cardiac, which means related to heart. So we find this cardiac muscle in the heart, whereas we find skeletal muscles attached to the bone. So the first difference was based on the location. The second one is based on the control. So we know that the cardiac muscle is going to be involuntary in nature. Involuntary means this is not under the control of our will. It is going to be controlled by the autonomic nervous system. But when we talk about skeletal muscle, this is voluntary. That is, we can control it on our will. It is controlled by our central nervous system. The next point of difference is based on the structure. So cardiac muscle has branched fiber. That's the reason we see it as interconnected network. It also has the intercalated disc, whereas when we talk about skeletal muscle, it does not have branching. It is long, cylindrical, and it has many nucleus. When we see the cardiac muscle, it is uninucleate. It has only one nucleus. But when we talk about the skeletal muscle, it has multiple nuclei. Then when we talk about the next point, which is contractions, so cardiac muscles are going to contract and relax rhythmically throughout the life. They are the muscles which are not fatigued. Whereas when we talk about the skeletal muscles can contract and relax in variety of pattern, and they can also get fatigue. The last point is of endurance. So when we talk about endurance, we know we have just revised the point that cardiac muscle is going to be highly resistant to fatigue. That is, it will not get tired. But when we talk about the skeletal muscle, it can fatigue more easily, and this is because of the deposition of lactic acid.